Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, there's this interesting article, Worst Nightmare. This is on Closer. Closer has been known to be very Sussex friendly. And there's this really interesting article called Worst Nightmare. Meghan issues stark warning over Harry's potential Kate reunion. And then she goes on about, it'd be devastating to her if Harry saw Catherine, if there was pictures of him and Catherine, what message would that send? And also she doesn't want Harry meeting any of his family members without her, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw Crazy Days and Nights posted that Harry is actually spending some time with a little barmaid that he met on his last trip to the UK. Now, many of us believe Harry's never really left the UK. When we do see him in the US, or people say he's in New York, I mean, that's one flight away, right? Comes in, flies in, does his whatever, and then off he goes. So I'm going to ask the cards, and we all know Catherine will have absolutely nothing to do with Harry, and neither will William. So I'm thinking this is a little bizarre. This would almost be like saying, oh, I hope Harry doesn't meet up with Conor McGregor, right? It's just so bizarre that that would even be an issue. But Crazy Days and Nights insists that Harry is spending a lot of time with this barmaid girl. So is this a cover story for a warning to Harry, we better not see any pictures of you with your little honey? Let's ask, because there's zero possibility that would even happen. So why would Meghan send that PR? Is she sending a message to Harry? We did that reading, and her and Harry are separated, but they are in communication. So let's find out. Is that bizarre article about there better not be any pictures of Harry and Kate together, is that code for Harry and his new little sweetie pie? Let's ask the cards, shall we? Cards are ready. Queen of Pentacles. Well, that is Catherine. That is Catherine. What the heck? Page of Wands. So there's the bad news with Catherine. What? Maybe the cards are just telling me they've hooked into the energy. Sometimes that can be also because these first two cards are the energy that's coming into the reading. So this is the news with Catherine. So I think the cards are pretty much telling me we've hooked into the energy. Page of Pentacles. There is something that wants to be sold in this article. Six of Pentacles. Well, there he is doing all his charities, giving away all kinds of money. And he says, of his own money. Well, it's Archwell's money. Didn't they have like 10 million? There he is. We better see you just giving money away. Two of Pentacles. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. Look over here. Don't look over there. We're trying to balance everything out. We're trying to make everybody love you, Harry, so we can come back and be working royals. So we can be working royals, giving to the poor, giving to the children. There he is on the steps, right? Handing out money to children, for things for children. There it is. There's the sales job about Harry being this amazing person, but it's all a distraction. It's all a distraction. It's trying to balance out what is really happening versus what is happening behind the scenes. So what he's doing here is a distraction. Could it be real? Absolutely, but is it a distraction? Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is quite embattled. And look at this Nine of Wands looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this warrior or somebody in their mind, a warrior. Look at this stalker. Look at this fixated person, can't take their eyes off of the Queen of Pentacles. They need to disparage this somehow, or this is an enemy that it needs to be defeated. Oh, the Moon in reverse. There's some truth to that article. Absolutely, because we have it on the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles tries to sell us something. And the Moon in reverse is seeing through the illusions, seeing through the deceptions, because the Moon in reverse is the new moon. Moon upright is the full moon. And the reason a lot of people wonder why the moon is deceptions and lies and veiled, and because the moon, people used to think the moon had its own light, like the sun. And then people, as they got smarter, realized it was a reflection of the sun. So the moon being full is an illusion that it has its own light. Because when it goes in reverse and it's the new moon and it's a dark moon, you can see the truth that it's just a rock in space. It doesn't present its own light. So the veil is off. The illusion is off. You can see things, even though it's dark, you can see things more clearly. You can see the truth. It's just a rock traveling through space. Four of Swords on the Six of Pentacles. Is Harry trying to buy his way out of a very quiet situation? Is he trying to buy his way off of the sickbed? This also could be that we might see him donating to a hospital as well. I think the truth of the matter here is this man is actually probably pretty stressed out and pretty exhausted. Four of Cups. This is an interesting Four of Cups because look, it's at a party. And you've got these women hanging off of you, but, you know, you're not telling them to go away, but you're not really interested. So is this like a little sweetie? Is this a little sweetie? Knight of Swords in reverse. Attack with words. Yes, we must attack Catherine with words. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. And this is an article. And that's what the Knight of Swords is. They are journalists. They write articles. They write documentaries. They write screenplays. They write things that are bigger than the Page of Swords. The Page of Words writes little quips like that's your X and your Instagram and your Facebook posts and things that are you know, just quick and little. The Knight of Swords is the one who writes your books. Like they're a writer. Books and blog posts and articles and journalism. And it's in reverse here. So this was definitely a hit piece on Catherine. Five of Wands. Yeah, they're fighting. There's no way that Harry's going to see Catherine. No way whatsoever. Ace of Cups. He wants to. I've got to cover this up. He wants to. He wants to. Eight of Cups. I keep getting Eight of Cups for Harry. Look at the redhead walking away disappointed. Knight of Pentacles. Here he is. The Knight of Pentacles. With the fair-haired dame. Is he with Three of Wands in reverse and the Hermit in reverse? Four of Pentacles in reverse. He might get sloppy and we might see something. He's very lonely. He's very lonely. So even with a little honey on his side, little honey bunny, he's still very lonely. Look at him, Eight of Cups here. He's going to walk away. He's going to walk away from whether it's out of the media or out of the UK, perhaps, with nothing. With the Three of Wands here, he's going to be greatly disappointed that different things he put out are just simply not going to happen. He's, you know, not to see his dad, not to see his brother, not to get a picture with Catherine. Don't get a picture with Kate. It'll really upset Meghan. This is a really lonely boy. Four of Pentacles in reverse, spill the beans. The sun. Okay, so we have the sun and the moon in both in darkness. Five of Pentacles in reverse. He wants back so badly. Ten of Swords. Wow. King of Swords in reverse. And justice. And justice for all. All right. I think that... I think William's going to do something that legally blocks Harry from doing something, and we might not know what it is. It might be done in secret. For example, perhaps he's not allowed on Windsor grounds, or, you know, perhaps there's some kind of restraining order that Harry has to stay away from Catherine, right? Because we have the Ten of Swords here and then the King of Swords. So I'm getting that William has done something here to block Harry from coming back. Look at this Five of Pentacles here, which is return, right? Return of money, return after exile, return after leaving, return of the prodigal son. And we have the Ten of Swords here, which is ruin, and the King of Swords and justice. I'm getting that William has done something. It's in secret here with the sun in reverse. It's in darkness and behind the scenes that will block Harry from doing everything that he wants to do. So there's zero chance he's going to see Catherine. Zero. I think the Knight of Pentacles is with the blonde honey bunny. And I think the article was a clap back to Harry saying, we better not see you with any pictures with any female. I think Harry's going to leave the UK utterly disappointed. Utterly disappointed. He's going to leave, I want to say, empty-handed. Because justice is being done on Harry. Karma is being done on Harry. And William's at the forefront of this. And he's in reverse, so he's being very ignorant about it. And I don't blame him. I'm right there with you. If you wouldn't do it, I would. So I'm not saying that it disparaging him in any way whatsoever. I'm happy to see it in some respects. If Harry tries anything, William's going to ruin him. The anger I'm getting from William, like he's out for blood. He's out to ruin Harry, not just to shut him up, to absolutely, utterly ruin him. In body, mind, and soul. I wouldn't want to make William angry, would you? All right. If you enjoyed this, please like it and share and all the good things. If you aren't subscribed, what the heck? Honestly, YouTube wants me to remind you of all this, so I am doing my due diligence for my YouTube channel. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.